What's up, guys? Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you my WWE TLC 2012 review, held in the Barclays Center. Thought Jay-Z was going to pull out a rap song once in a while here, but no, that wasn't the case. Instead, we got some professional wrestling. Alright, down with that. Let's get started with the TLC pay-per-view. Before the show started, WWE honored all those with a 26 bell salute for the victims of Newtown, Connecticut. Just know, Newtown, you're in my hearts. You're in a lot of people's hearts. You guys will fight through this because you guys are strong individuals. And that's pretty much what I'm going to say about that. I don't really want to go dive into that. But anyways, let's get started with TLC 2012. So TLC 2012, we kicked it off with the Tables Tag Team match. Winner gets the #1 contendership between Sin Cara and Rey Mysterio, taking on Rhodes Scholars. Really, to be honest, this table match I thought was a bit sloppy at times. Really didn't feel like it did that much. I thought it was just kind of dull at most points of the match. Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes did cut a good promo in the beginning of the match. I really did enjoy it. There was a 6 spot where Sin Cara was like laying down and his knee was trapped between the steel steps, and then they like used the table to ram the steel steps into the knee. I thought that was a pretty cool spot. The ending was fucking hilarious when Sin Cara was trying to like do like a springboard dive into the ring, and then all of a sudden Cody Rhodes just said, "Nah, bitch," fucking pushed him, and Sin Cara took a nasty ass bump. It was hilarious, and I thought it was funny. It was a good way to end the match. And as for this match, I kind of think it's a little bit forgettable. Not really a strong opener for the show, so let's move on. Oh yeah, Rhodes Scholars winning is a good decision, by the way. I think it is a good decision for the WWE to do this. Next up, we got the U.S. title match. In the U.S. title match between Cesaro and R-Truth, just a standard SmackDown match. Nothing more I could really say there. I honestly I'm just saying that this match to me was just very standard. Nothing too special about it. Cesaro wins, and then he gets to cut a promo after the match. The promo after the match, yeah, I get it. It was supposed to get heel heat on Cesaro, but it just felt like, okay, I've heard this before. I've heard this before. I've heard this before. Can we kind of just move on from it? Like he's saying, if you boo me, you're booing myself. You're booing your country. I feel like I heard that U.S. title promo used before. Who used that? Oh, yeah, Sheamus when he was U.S. champion a year ago. Yeah, I'm sorry. Kind of dull. Just saying. All right, we move on forward from that U.S. title match to a Miz TV segment. Yes, we got a Miz TV segment, and so Miz brought out the 3-man band, and the 3-man band were just talking about some nonsense. Like Miz just sounded like such a little kid in this, and then afterwards, like the 3-man band were just talking nonsense, and then all of a sudden they just started talking bad about the Spanish announce table crew. They just started making fun of them and saying that you have to speak our language here in America. Can you guys speak that? And then all of a sudden Ricardo Rodriguez comes and he's like, "Oh, you guys got to be nicer to them." And then 3-man band starts gaining up on them. And then all of a sudden Del Rio makes the save and he's getting a face reaction. So I guess Del Rio turned face in this instance, and Del Rio like pretty much cleans house. Then all of a sudden, 3-man band puts him in the ring, pushes Miz out of the way, like, "Nah, bitch, move out of the fucking way." And Del Rio, like, gets saved by the Miz. And then this leads to Heath Slater, like, "Oh, man, you guys want to face us? You find a partner, and you can face the 3-man band. Yeah." And it's like, okay, why? I mean, really, to be honest here, it's just, why? It's a filler match. This could have been better used on a Monday Night Raw. It's a filler segment. I mean, just saying, some fans are not going to know Alberto Del Rio turned face at this pay-per-view or really give that too much shit about it because it wasn't on national TV. No one could really initially react to it on national TV and say, "Yeah, I can dig this." So now fans are ultimately supposed to believe he's a babyface. Yeah, I'm kind of hard to believe that. So Del Rio's a face now. For all you guys who didn't know, he's a face. And we move on forward to the Intercontinental title match. Another okay match on this show. The sequence near the end was good. I did enjoy it. But other than that, this was an okay match. Kofi Kingston retains, and I know a lot of fans are saying why Wade Barrett did not win, but think about this. The IC title is beneath a caliber where Wade Barrett is at. Wade Barrett should not be IC champion. If anything, him holding that belt lowers his standards as a professional wrestler. He's allowed to lose maybe an IC title match. If he loses this match, great. Move on. Do something else with him that is not focused on the IC title feud. We've seen wrestlers in the past where they've lost IC title matches and then they moved on just fine. This one little loss in the IC title match against a guy like Kofi Kingston, who could build up from this IC title reign into a good main eventer, is fine. Wade Barrett is fine. He's not losing any credibility, losing to Kofi Kingston, who could become a main eventer because of this IC title reign. Not saying Kofi will be 100% main eventer. I mean, it would just make sense if Kofi gets a nice, long, lengthy IC title reign where he's actually doing shit with the belt. You would think that maybe in the near future he'll be featured in the main event scene. So Wade Barrett losing this match, it's fine. Fans, stop freaking out about that. Wade Barrett's just going to be fine. Don't worry. We're fine. Got it? Good. Anyways, moving on forward, we get the TLC 6-man tag match for the Nothing Belt. And they had a funny little segment beforehand with Daniel Bryan and Kane. Like, Daniel Bryan was like, oh, yeah, talk to Ryback. He's easy to talk to. Kane's like, oh, yeah, why? I'm like, I don't know. But I do like him. But the one thing I hate is when people repeat themselves. And then this leads to Kane saying they're going to kick the shit out of the Shield. And then he's like, yes, yes, yes. And so that's pretty much what happened in that backstage segment. And also before the match, we got CM Punk. Knees to faces, taking on boots to asses at the Royal Rumble. That's already confirmed because of the t-shirt. Basically saying that the Shield has nothing to do with him. Basically saying that he is the champion no matter what's going to happen. And this Friday, if you guys are bored, you can watch him talk about the game plan on the USA Network. You know, the movie where The Rock is a football player, he's a quarterback, and all that other bullshit. It's a good movie. I suggest you watch it if you have never seen it. Especially, you know, CM Punk's going to have some funny stuff to say during the commentary, I guess it is going to be. I don't know how it's going to be. But you know it's going to be kind of funny, kind of entertaining. And especially since Rock and CM Punk are feuding, I think it's a good way to promote the feud. Anyways, moving on forward to the match itself. The match itself, I thought was a pretty good match. It was very enjoyable. I did like the spots that were involved. I liked how the Shield was featured in this match. I thought Ambrose, Rollins, and Reigns all got very good features in this match. My problem is with this match is how fast sometimes Rollins, Reigns, and Ambrose would get up from certain spots. Now, someone named 420 Goonie, you all know the 420 Goonie, he's a good friend of mine, said, yeah, I felt the same when Ryback would get up from Roman Reigns' shots and he took him down in the ramp. Well, Ryback's known for taking punches and getting up quick, like punches and clotheslines. Ryback gets up quick from those. But when it comes to like big impact moves, you notice Ryback doesn't really get up too quick. When he was taken out through the table at midway point of the match, Ryback didn't get up for at least a good 4 minutes, 5 minutes tops. I don't even remember how long it was. But there were sometimes where I would see spots that the Shield guys would take, and they would get up. Like I'm like, what? Why are they getting up so quickly? I didn't know if they were going to be built like collectors. Like, if you guys seen the movie The Collector, you know that guy, he can take a lot of damage, and he gets right back up like he's some Terminator. I didn't know they were being built like Terminators. The thing is, I get it. They're supposed to be a dominating group, but why are they no-selling every minute or so? They should be down for a lot of portions of the match. And I really did like, though, how they were presenting this match. I really did feel that they did a good job with the Shield in this match, showing that they are legit threats in the WWE. So, one thing that I got to point out, though, before the ending of the match happened, there was a 6 spot between Ryback and Seth Rollins, where Rollins was on this smaller ladder and Ryback was on this bigger ladder, and Ryback threw him through like a stack of tables. And they did not give the pause and the motion where that moment should have stood out. Because that's like an ending moment to the match. Like, you've seen matches in the past. Like, WrestleMania 17 is a perfect example of when they had that one TLC match. When the Dudley Boys fell through that stack of tables. Did Edge and Christian all of a sudden just climb up the ladder and grab the belts? No, there was just the match paused. Everyone's like, holy shit, got the holy shit chance. They replayed it 2 or 3 times. And then you see Edge and Christian all tired grabbing the belts and perfect. The thing is, they didn't do it with that match. They didn't, this match. Ryback just does this sick fucking spot, and instead of having a moment where Ryback climbs to the ladder, they're going down, and having Ambrose and Reigns just look on like, holy fucking shit, and Daniel Bryan on the floor, they decided to have it where Ambrose and Reigns just hit a power bomb on Daniel Bryan and end the match like, come on, WWE, give the pause. Give that moment we're looking for. Get that spot that's like, OMG, that just fucking happened. We didn't get that sinking great feeling. That bump got totally overshadowed. That's bad. Another thing I didn't like about this match was where was the crazy ladder dives? That's something that I would have expected from this match. Like a ladder dive through the table, that would have been sick, but we didn't get to see that. I don't know. I know a lot of fans did enjoy this match. I'm not trying to rip the match. I'm just stating some flaws that I saw. If you loved the match, great. If you thought this match was perfect, great. This is my opinions. I just thought that some of the moments in this match, they could have executed better. And they should have added a little bit more spots. But definitely an enjoyable match. Definitely check this match out. And the Shield wins, right decision. And they look good in this match. Can't complain here. Anyways, we go on from that to get the Divas title match. And the only thing I gotta say about this match is that I was surprised that Naomi outshined Eve by so many levels in this match. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. And Eve still wins. Whatever. Naomi won on the pre-show. If you guys don't know what the pre-show match was, who cares? So we move on forward to the World Heavyweight Championship match between Sheamus and the Big Show. And Big Show's like, let's go, Sheamus. Chair match. And oh my goodness, like, Big Show acting like a little bitch, running from Sheamus with a chair. What the fuck is his problem? That is stupid booking. That is so flawed. Why would the Big Show be afraid of Sheamus with the steel chair? And then, like, they both kick out of each other's finishers from the steel chair shots, and then Big Show has to grab this, like, huge-ass fucking chair, and then he, like, fucking hits Sheamus with that and wins, and everyone's like, oh, there's no Ziggler cash-in, and I always say this line in WWE, if it makes complete, utter sense to most of us, it won't make, the WWE won't do it. The WWE doesn't like to do things that make sense half the time. We all know this. The WWE likes to do whatever the fuck they want. And sometimes when you watch WWE, and I tell fans all this a lot, sometimes you have to put some of your logic to the side and just kind of say, okay, I'll run with it. So, Big Show winning, I guess, was a good thing. Don't know what they're going to do. Don't know if the feud's continuing. But Big Show retained the World Heavyweight title. I don't know if Dolph is going to face him, but honestly, I don't know what they're going to do. Because, especially at the ending of the TLC match, I'll talk about that later. Still, let's just move on. The 6-man tag match happened. All you need to know is that the Brooklyn Brawler was the mystery man. The fans in Brooklyn loved it. Then afterwards, Brooklyn Brawler did a Boston Crab and made Jinder Mahal tap out. Ending to the match, that's all you need to know. And now we move on forward to the main event of the evening. John Cena versus Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph cut a promo earlier in the night. I felt the promo was kind of flat. Didn't feel like it did a good job executing Dolph Ziggler and still questions his mic skills for me. I know many of you feel like Dolph improved on the mic, but I still think Dolph Ziggler is a little bit, tad bit, kind of still iffy on the mic. And one thing that the one thing that I was confused about during that promo was when he was all like, oh, yeah, Cena's going to get fired. He's going to go into a slump. And I'm like, what is he talking about? Like, I was just so confused when he was saying that part. Like, Cena's going to get fired if he loses to you? Like, yeah, right. So, afterwards, Cena and Ziggler have their match. Cena and Ziggler's match was a good match, but what was confusing as fuck was that it was just a ladder match, but yet they were treating this match like it was a TLC match. A lot of good spots, not going to lie, but they really did a good job showing Dolph Ziggler's toughness, besides the point that he tapped out to the STF in this match. I still have a problem with that. I know many of you fans will overlook it, but I won't. I still think that tapping out to STF was kind of weak, especially in a ladder match type situation, because it just shows if this match was pinfall or submission and Cena would have gotten that earlier, he would have won. So it's still kind of weak in my opinion that they made Ziggler tapped out. They should have made Ziggler reverse it, or better yet, just not tap out at all. But still, I just didn't like how Ziggler tapped out in that situation. But other than that, the match itself I thought was pretty darn entertaining. It was just as entertaining as the TLC to me. And the ending, WWE, Cena can't lose in a grand old fashion. So Vicky comes out, yeah, whatever. AJ comes out, beats the shit out of Vicky Guerrero. Who cares? And this leads to the moment where AJ skips around the ring. Cena's the lone man. Ziggler has no chance to get back in there. He's completely out cold. And Cena's climbing up the ladder. He's going for the ladder of success. And then all of a sudden, AJ pushes the ladder down. And then this leads to Dolph Ziggler to climb up the ladder, grab his briefcase. Great win for Dolph Ziggler, a win that he needed. I know some people may feel that the win is still kind of tainted by the AJ Lee thing. It's kind of shaky for me about how he won the match, but nonetheless, Dolph Ziggler did win. He's still Money in the Bank. Good for him, especially in the match against Cena. And now we got more shenanigans for AJ Lee and John Cena when time comes. It was funny, too, because AJ was wearing a cute little John Cena shirt that you can buy on WWEshop.com. And remember, they have holiday sales where they're trying to get rid of all the old shit, so you better go buy it. But I just thought it was kind of funny, you know. It was a funny-ass ending. And Ziggler wins, which is a good win for him. And I don't know if this is going to lead to maybe a Ziggler face turn or something, because Ziggler was like, what the fuck? I didn't know this was going on. Like, he was kind of confused there. So I don't know if this means Ziggler is going full-on heel. I don't know what. Like, I honestly don't know what they're going to do with Dolph Ziggler's character. That's the only problem with the way how this match finished. Because if I were to book this, I would have had it where Ziggler wins the match, and then afterwards, Cena gets up, and Ziggler gets up, and then all of a sudden they look each other in the eye. And even though Cena has some beef with Ziggler, he looks at Ziggler, shakes his hand, and that would have added a lot more effect to me for Dolph Ziggler than having AJ Lee come out, because then I would know, hey, maybe Ziggler can go face because of this match. Maybe this will have Ziggler change his mindset of his career, you know, type of deal, in character-wise, not out of character-wise. But anyways, TLC for me, it was kind of a mixed bag. That was an okay pay-per-view. I would give this pay-per-view a C+ at best. You know, I thought it did some good things, and I thought it did some bad things. Some of the good things I liked about the show is obviously some of the winners of this match. I felt some of the winners were mostly the right choices. I felt that this kind of led to maybe more of a different type of WWE we are going to get for Monday Night Raw. Like, definitely, for me personally, it makes me want to watch Monday Night Raw tomorrow night just to see some of the effects that happen on TLC keep on continuing, see what's going to go on. That's a good thing about it. But the bad thing is some of the endings were just kind of ridiculous. Some of the matches, why are they on this card? A lot of filler that didn't need to be on this card. So that's why it's only a C+. It could be a higher grade show if they did a better job executing it. But anyways, I'm Chase Oliver 68. I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoy TLC. Give me your comments down below about TLC. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe. Beforethekickoff.com. Peace!